Well, hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about July. July is going to have 5 weeks in it and 3 rows as per usual. But yeah, it's a whopper, so it's going to be a minute. And we're going to go ahead and do the full overview, and then we'll go in deep on the very first week of July, which will be the 29th of June through July 5th. All right, so let's go ahead and light the candle for us because I have this beautiful candle. We have talked about it before, but you can see it better today. It is this beautiful candle from Shaman's Dawn, and it is called Palo Santo. So yes, indeed, it's got a great smell, and it does wonderful things for creating space, sacred space for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and light this candle for us, and it will help create the space for us and help keep it clean and right and proper. Okay, I love it. So it'll do a little popcorny thing, but it'll be good. Okay, so now then, let's talk a little bit about where I am. I'm in Oregon right now, and I'm in a trailer on the property of yeah, popcorn. I'm on the property for the Oregon Ren Fair. And so, yeah, I'm in a trailer. So this is a different setup than I'm used to or that you're used to. And so we're having a good time with it. There's a couple of extra extremities that go with this situation. And that means there's going to be some ambient noise from outside. My neighbors are having a little birthday party for one of the kids. So there's some little things that are going to be out. There might be birds and things like that that we can hear. So we're just going to kind of go with it and let it be what it is. There's also like a lot of interesting traffic noises. So we're here, we're doing the thing, we're having a good time, and this is how it's going to be. So I'm going to roll with it, okay? I do hope you'll be patient and appreciate the possibilities of the information being useful to you in spite of that little extra stuff. All right, I have some messages from the Better Angels for you. They are talking about how this particular month it's going to be very important for you to keep striving, keep pushing forward, Virgo. Don't let anything slow you down. Just, keep striving. Now, of course, we're also lowering our expectations. That's the other message, is that we shouldn't, as long as we're moving forward, it doesn't matter how fast we go or anything else. So whatever your expectation is for yourself or others around you, you can just let that go. Lower them down, let it be okay. And however it turns out, it's going to be exactly as it should, okay? It's going to be great. The next thing I want to talk about is we're going to, if Virgo is your sun, moon, or rising, you're in the right place. This is going to be your reading, okay? So please apply it accordingly, and don't be afraid to check out your other risings and other things. If you're not Virgo in all those areas, but you have other things like Scorpio or other stuff mixed up with your personal sign, don't be afraid to watch those videos too. It'll be fun. Okay, so yeah, we are going to go ahead and look at getting you some mystery cards and stuff like that. You need a guiding card for the month. We're going to go ahead and grab a guiding card first. Let's go ahead and do that. And yes, let's do this right now. Let's get you a card, Virgo. Oh, there it is. It's right here. There it is. All right. So we're going to have a guiding card for the month. We're going to see what you need to know. This is a card that will come up over and over again throughout the month. We will talk about it every single time we talk. And it will benefit you to take this into consideration. We have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is always about taking back responsibility for something you delegated to someone else, which in this case really speaks to how you're good at this. You delegate things, you let other people handle their own business, you don't like over control things, and that's wonderful, Virgo. But you're finding that there are certain things you need to take back, all right? Maybe they're not being handled properly or not to your liking. So if you want the job done right, you're going to have to do it yourself. Okay? So keep that in mind. and we'll put this over here. It'll be a recurring theme, I'm sorry to say, but it will be a recurring theme throughout the month. All right, now then, let's grab this deck. This is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. I know it's a mouthful, right? So we're going to use this deck for our mystery card, okay? We've used this deck before, but never in this way. So let's go ahead and grab a card from here. That's the one right here. We're going to save it for later, all right? We will use this at the end of the in-depth reading for June 29th through July 5th. So yeah, it's going to be much later. So we'll see this card in a little while. But for now, we are going to go ahead and use the Tempest deck, the beautiful pirate deck. I love this deck. And we're going to use this to do the 5 columns and 3 rows. For one row is for each week of the year, of the month, and then the rows are where you are. The second row is going to be what's blocking you, and the third row is going to be your solution. All right? So yes, we are taking good care and being aware of what's going on around us. All right? Cool. So now we'll put those off to one side. What we're looking at here now is the entire month of July. So we're going to go quickly through all of these, eat 1 week at a time, and then we'll save the 4 weeks coming up, and then we'll go ahead and go in depth on this first week right away, okay? That's the plan. Let's get into it. So we're talking about June 29th through July 5th. We have Justice. And Justice is here saying we are going to be striving to make things more fair in this particular week. Don't forget that it has to be fair for you as much as other people, okay? So do take care of yourself and make sure everything is going quite well, all right? Now then, we have the Knight of Cups. Fighting for your heart's desire is blocked. You will not be able to fight for what you want. You will be blocked at every turn at this point. So whatever you care about the most, it's on the back burner, okay? So being fairness and what you care about aren't the same, okay? So you may be doing what's fair, but it won't be your heart's desire. I feel like you're going to be giving something up as much as other people will be giving something up to make things fair overall. Sorry about that, but a doorway will open as a result of you doing this and possibly making a concession, okay? I believe there might be a game of ball going on outside, along with a lot of traffic. Sorry. Now then, so this is an interesting week. Well, you make things fair, you open a door, but you won't get everything you want, okay? Now then, let's talk about the 6th through the 12th of July. We have the 8 of Pentacles. You're working your butt off and making money. So whatever this door was that opened, it looks like it was a doorway to more money, all right? Another job opportunity, another method of making more money. Excellent. The trip. You're not going to be able to make a trip this particular week. You won't be planning any trips. You won't be making any trips. You won't be making any major moves either. So movement is on the slowdown, all right? Keep that in mind as things proceed, okay? It doesn't mean that nothing will be happening. It just means that there won't be any major moves or changes at this time. They might be getting planned, but they won't actually be happening, okay? 9 of Swords. People are considering you for taking control of a situation, but you haven't, you're still having regrets about how things went in the past, so you're sort of backing away from the possibility of doing something instead of stepping into it. You're stepping away instead of stepping in. So that's okay. You don't always have to be the one who, because work is right now the most important thing happening for you, and your solution is to not over-volunteer yourself at this time. Okay? Cool. The next week over, the 13th through the 19th, things are going to stabilize. Things are going to get more secure, you're going to feel more secure at work. You're going to feel more secure at home. Whatever you're doing, you're going to feel more comfortable with it. You're going to feel very, very settled in that moment. And I think that it's going to be nice for you to feel settled. That is good news, Virgo. And of course, Let's see where you're blocked. The Seven of Swords. You're not going to be able to delegate anything to anyone else. I don't think you're going to want to delegate anything to anyone else. I really feel like you're spending a week at home. You're feeling comfortable in your place. You want to do it yourself. Let me do my own thing. I will do my own thing right now. Thank you very much. So you can't delegate, but you are definitely finished doing all the hard stuff. So the good news is, if you've like planted the big garden or whatever, you don't want to tell anyone else what to do in the garden. You want to be there and do it yourself. And you're in a place where you can just hang out, water, and harvest. Yay! Do the little things, you know, clip a dead flower here, do a thing there. You're going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. All right, you're going to have a good time. This is a pleasant experience over here, okay? Next card, next week over, we're talking about the 20th through the 26th of July. Three of Wands. We're remembering past experiences and things that we've learned in the past so that we don't have to repeat those old behaviors, because, oh, we don't want to do that over and over again and expect a different result. We are totally frustrated by all that. Yes, I don't know what that odd noise is outside, but it's kind of loud. All right, at least for me. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I think my neighbors are playing some music. Fun. We have the Five of Wands showing that where you're blocked this week, the 20th through the 26th, is you're not able to rally the troops to what you want to do. You're actually being blocked from getting any help in that direction right now either. So one more time, you're going to be going it alone. And try not to sabotage yourself by putting too much on your plate. Okay, don't strive to do the entire project. Just strive to make progress, right? So don't push yourself too hard in any one direction. It will make you crazy, okay? Cool. The final week, the July 27th through August the 2nd, we have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is showing me that you are getting new empowering information that you do not want to share with anybody else, because it will block you, or other people will try and take advantage of the opportunity and leave you in the dust, okay? So keep that in mind and know that you don't want to share that information. You want to keep it for yourself, all right? Now we have the King of Pentacles is blocking you this week. And in fact, the King of Pentacles is a gentleman who's very much so about the money. He thinks more about money than he does about anything else. Keeping that in mind is going to be important. If you want to deal with this person, he's definitely going to stand up and be saying, like, you owe me this much money, or this is what's going on, and that's what's happening. And you're like, okay. Just take a pause. I feel like taking a pause in the moment. He doesn't control the situation. He's just a person who's very much so about the money. The solution is, of course, that you have enough money to take care of what you need to. But whether or not you want to get into giving this person more money or not, I don't know. You want to double check and verify your finances, and, well, not your finances, but your paperwork, and make sure you still actually owe this person, right? Before you start shelling out money to anyone. He is definitely going to be somebody who claims you owe him money, but I don't know that you do. Pay attention, Virgo. Everything is not always as it seems. All right, so let's go ahead and save these so we can get into them later. I'm not sure how this crazy music benefits little kids, but it's supposed to be a little kid party going on back there. I am not in charge, so here we are. And we have a lot of music. I wonder what that means for you, Virgo. Does it mean something to you when you hear music like this? It's very tribal. All right. So these are the three cards, and we're going to go ahead and go in depth with this beautiful Art Nouveau Tarot deck and see what we can get going on for you. Okay, we'll get more information for you. See how it plays. All right. So we were talking earlier about how for the June 29th through July 5th, you were trying to create more balance. You're trying to make things more fair for the people around you. And I love that. I think it's a beautiful option and a beautiful opportunity. and a good idea in general to just try and make things more fair. This is, of course, going to be the lady who is very particular about how she likes things done, who's going to be raising her hand and saying, it's all about me. Do things my way. Oh my goodness. Indeed, I want you to know that she's going to be a difficult person. She's very particular about how she likes things, and you're going to be trying to make things more fair. And it is a karmic lesson for you to work it out. You've run up against people who were very picky before, and you're in it now. You're having this moment right now where everything is kind of nuts. All right? Pay attention to that. Let it be what it's supposed to be. Figure out a way to work through that situation, okay? Now then, we're looking also at what you're blocked at, and Knight of Cups, fighting for your heart's desire. It's really, you're going to have to give something up in the moment to make her happy. But also, I think you'll find the balance, but it won't be a huge win for yourself. This is normally about not being afraid, but you're blocked from not being afraid. So not that shocked that you're going to be a little nervous even as you do this. It's going to be a little frustrating, and you're not going to get any empowering information out of the situation. So be aware of that and know that it is what it is. You're not going to feel empowered in the process. You're going to be feeling like you're giving something up. And I do feel like you are. You're going to give something up to make things fair for this other person, and it's going to suck a little, and you'll be nervous about it. But I think it'll work. And what's interesting is, in the aftermath, Two of Wands shows up, and you will, in fact, have an opportunity to walk through a doorway. A new opportunity will present as a result of you having done this huge thing. You've made concessions. You will have a partnership in the process. So yeah, this is the Lover's card. It speaks to you having a partner in crime, either a life partner in the situation, or possibly just you being able to not do this alone. Right? You don't have to do it alone per se. Maybe you'll have somebody who helps you through the process, okay? And in the end, you'll be giving from your heart, a very Virgo thing to do. I really appreciate this for you. You are going to love your way out of the situation. Maybe the doorway is you stepping into a new relationship. For some of my singles, you are having an opportunity to give from your heart and into a relationship as you do this. Maybe that is the answer to this particular person. Maybe we're going to love her to death. We're going to love this person up so hard that they can't possibly be upset. Okay? So that's interesting and exciting. I like that. Now, you need a closing card from the Mystical Forest Oracle cards. This is a new deck we're using, and I think that you'll like it very much. So let's go ahead and get this card for you. Okay, there it is. Nice. Okay, so okay. That's what's funny about Ren fairs, is that there's always somebody with a big drum or a big speaker. Oh, I now realize that what's probably happening isn't anything else except that they're practicing the joust. They're rehearsing the joust again. My apologies, it's not the kiddie party at all. They're practicing the joust back there. That's the noise of the joust music. Huzzah. So much fun at fair, right? Okay. So your Mystic Forest Oracle card is, it's coming. Hope is on the horizon. In the face of challenges, remember that nothing lasts forever. Trust that the universe has good things in store for you. So even as things are difficult right here, remember that it's going to get better. Everything over here looks better. So I really like it. It's on its way. You're working towards it. You're going to keep on striving. And I know you are probably giving something away or giving something up here that you wanted, or maybe it's even just an idea that you're having to give up that will change things and take care of making things more fair. But in the end, I think that it'll be a good thing for you, okay? So we're going to set this card right here. And indeed, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to look at that mystery card. All right. Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is here showing you that there is a desire for you to take control of a situation and move forward with it. And I'm not surprised. You want to be in control, but you're kind of nervous about it because you've had a bad experience in the past. So you're thinking about the regrets. So let go of the regrets. All that is just experience. And the more experience you bring to the table, the better off you are, okay? Nobody wants to hire somebody with zero experience. So keep that in mind. Now then, you need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get those over here. All right. So I'm really glad I realized it was just the joust. Ta-da! It's a very Ren Fair oriented noise. Okay. So we have the green apatite, we have a yellow calcite, and we have a gold stone. Very nice. So gold stone is a second chakra stone. It's all about physical activity to create what your heart desires, okay? So you're physically creating what your heart desires, and I love that for you because we see signs of you wanting peace above all, and that's what you're working towards, okay? Green apatite is all about your third chakra, and in your third chakra we have your feelings, your emotions, and your memories, and you're able to heal them. Bring them up from the base and heal them up. There are going to be really good things going on there. It isn't a hardcore, this is a more proactive experience of healing what's going on there. I think it has a lot to do with this picky person and your ability to embrace that you do want to heal your memories, understandings, and experiences with this picky person a little bit and make things more fair. So that's good. You're working on it. You're going to heal that up very proactively, by the way. And of course, yellow calcite, also a third chakra stone, same idea, only now we're going to, once we've cleaned it up and we've healed it, now we're going to dust it off and we're going to beautify the area. We're going to clean it up and make it nice and clean, okay? So we're going to make sure that your third chakra is feeling good and acting right and everything is excellent, okay? Cool. So we're going to set these stones down right here. And as always, Virgo, you don't have to carry the stones if you don't want to, but you're welcome to if you like. If you want to comment below, tell me what stones you're carrying, even if they're different, and let me know how it's working for you. That'd be great. I would love to talk to you about your rocks. If you want to talk about the reading, I'm here for you as well. If you want to like, share, and subscribe, I would love that. It would help my channel grow, and it's completely free. Totally good, and I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't checked the box below, the description box, there's a lot of things in there. All the decks I'm using are available there for you, and it would be super fun for you to check those out. You can get them on Etsy or Amazon. Super cool, right? And then have them in your hot little hands yourself. Or you can look down further and find my schedule, and you'll know where I'm working, what fairs I'm going to be at, and when you see those places and things, you'll be able to see what time of year I'll be there, and come on out and put on a costume and grab a turkey leg and then come on over and get a reading in person. That would be my favorite thing, to see you in person. But if that's not possible, I get it. And you can book a phone reading with me. There's a link down there for that. Go ahead and hit the link and you'll be able to get an in during the week reading from me, and I appreciate you one and all. I want to be there and help you in any way I can, okay? So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We will talk next week about the 6th through the 12th, and we'll see you then. Thank you so much, Virgo.